Here we go. Welcome to Talkbox.
Yeah, welcome to Talkbox.
That's so
I'm
beautiful.
TK. I'm joined by Brady, Earworm's girlfriend. What's your name?
Bailey
Bailey. And I
and
think yeah, I think
GH2.
I think GH is here, dropping the sick
I'm,
beat. Today we are
I'm on
going
the
to
clock.
talk. Yeah, he's on the clock. And we're on the Talkbox. We're gonna be talking about the GBB Loopstation. I just realized in the recording I have the GH like way bigger than everyone else. Wait, let me fix that. All right, yeah. Today we're
Anyway,
gonna be talking about the GBB 2025 Loopstation battles. We're gonna
and
go. Yeah.
and if you haven't yet, me and Brady's first episode was talking about our predictions for this very topic.
That's
So
right.
you should go back and watch that one
Because
first,
we're
and
gonna
then come back and
review.
boy, were we wrong.
Yeah, we're gonna review our predictions here. It's gonna be pretty cool, I think. Anyways, I guess like there's no one to really interview here. Um, Usually that's how we start these episodes.
We
Wait,
did
that's
ask.
right. That's right.
You-
All right, Bailey, how long have you been beatboxing, and what got you into it?
Well, I feel like I'll answer for her for that second part. I feel like the only reason that she would get into beatboxing would be because of me. Oh, my bad. Here you
Hey,
go.
why don't speak for her?
My interview, I'm an independent woman.
That's right.
I've never beatboxed in my life.
Okay, so now's a great time to start.
Controversial to you know. My friend used to beatbox in high school.
Wow.
So I actually had it before I met you. Yeah.
Sick.
But I didn't know anything else about it until I met you.
Do you have a top favorite beatbox?
Who's your favorite beatboxer?
Benati. His Loopstation. I just like Martin Benati better than you.
Me?
We're gonna be talking about a lot of Martin Benati today, by the way. What's your proudest beatboxing accomplishment?
Yeah, babe. What's your biggest beatboxing accomplishment?
We just have GH mop on the floor.
GBB25 live.
Probably that's the only thing I've done.
Yeah.
Wow. Insightful.
Pretty soon that will expand once I drag.
What's your advice for beatboxers?
Yeah. What do you have? Any advice?
Follow your dreams and don't let anybody shoot you down.
Fair enough.
Ooh.
And finally, who is the most attractive beatboxer?
What's that guy's name?
Yeah, we know it's River. We talked about this in a previous podcast. You said it was River and not me,
Bummer.
and it was very sad.
Is
It's
here at least in the top 3?
I'm in the top 3 though, right?
Yeah, you and River are tied.
Oh, we're tied. We're tied.
Okay.
I'm taking this back as
Awesome. So that's great. What a fun interview. So yeah, I guess like now we can just kind of get into our predictions, like reviewing them. So
So the first battle of the GBB was the Yaswede versus Mirza.
that's right.
Woo! And what a battle that was. Am I right?
Yeah. So obviously, we thought that Yaswede was gonna win, and guess what? We were right. So give us some
Bless.
credit. So I have some thoughts on this battle.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy, besides just I pretty much agree with the judge decision. I just felt like, it was just pretty clear. Yaswede was better. He was funnier. And he made me cry even more than Mirza did. So,
Whoa,
lots of
Oh.
emotions.
whoa, that is a lot of emotions
Yeah.
coming
I
from
think-
Team K. Wow.
Obviously, I have previous Yaswede bias because I love Yaswede, but I think his 2 rounds that he used were both very good. I love how he with reality check. I love how he changed up the lyrics, dissed the fuck out of Mirza, and then rapped in 3 different languages.
That was crazy.
That's tough.
I forgot what his first round was. What was Yaswede's first round?
He did. It was like the OEIE thing.
Oh, it was Guess Who's Back, of course,
Yeah.
because he's back after winning.
Mirza gets a lot of hate, I feel like, for just rapping in his tracks. Like, he was the only one that wasn't in the top 10 drops, like, 30-minute video, which was kind of... a lot of people just, like, don't like how he doesn't... They say he doesn't loop and he just raps, but I mean, you got to build the track first, and his lyricism is great. So I don't get why that's a huge complaint. I thought Murder was a pretty sick track that he dropped his first round.
I don't think he's bad by any means. Like, he's in the GBB, of course. I just kind of think of him lowest out of all. No hate to Mirza. You're the GOAT, bro. And I envy what you do. If you're watching this. Yeah. We love you. I think that Yasui's just like, this is Brady, you okay, bro?
No, dude, my light turned off from my bed.
Yeah, it's just, oh man, it's a really tough competition. And sometimes it's just sort of like, you know, it's Yaswede, bro. Like, what are we doing?
It's Yaswede.
Okay, I will say this. I feel like Mirza is like, they were going back to back with lyrics. Like, they were trying, you know, they were both rapping and singing over their thing. Yaswede's lyrics obviously were better, but Mirza, I feel like his mixing on like the vocals, like the effects that he used for his vocals, it was too loud. Like, I feel like I couldn't hear his beat because he was talking over his beat with like very loud effects. It kind of meshed not in a good way, and it made it sound less, what's the word, refined.
Yeah, the reverb there. He had like a heavy reverb on his vocals.
Mhm.
Also, with his second round, with the very loud "wah," "hoo,"
Yeah.
I want to fight the
That's
entire
right.
time.
That's right. I didn't really
Mhm.
like. It's kind of cringe. I hate to say it. Like, I don't know. It didn't
But yeah,
feel
so I
like
think-
GBB to me in that moment.
Yaswede versus Mirza. Mirza got absolutely got a second diss track made about him. Absolutely got slaughtered. And just, that's that. Yaswede moves on. Now our second battle we had, which we did this in the bracket we have out of order, but we're gonna do it in order. Is
By the way,
Dice.
that was a
Oh.
5-0 to Yaswede, just so everyone knows.
Our next battle, which this is one that we were very excited to see when we saw the lineup in the initial bracket, is Dice versus Saijo. Dice returning after 2 years in the military, and Saijo just being Saijo.
And we said
that
that Saijo was winning this
which
one,
was
right?
incorrect, right?
Yes.
So I think, like, I really do like Saijo's rounds a lot here. To me, this is a closer battle. And like Saijo's first round is more of a song that I would listen to than like Dice's first round, in my opinion.
Yeah, it gave really like melodic techno, like electronic music vibes. I feel like I could really flow with Saijo's first round. It was really good, actually.
Yeah, exactly. But I think I still give the round one to Dice because I don't know, it reminded me of like in the Kirby video game, some of the boss themes. That's what it reminded me of.
I feel like the back vocals, not really vocals, but like the back effects on his Dice's first round, I feel like it filled like a space that was necessary, because without that he probably would have it would have felt a lot more emptier. But with that, it really sounded nice.
Yeah, I can
love
get
that.
behind that idea.
I liked Dice's unique use of sound design. Like when I think it's the second round when he like simulates the phone call. That was really funny.
Oh, yeah.
That's in this battle, right? Yeah, that is in
Yeah,
this battle.
that was Mr.
Then he goes,
Mr. Guy, how to win this round.
Yeah.
That was for coolest. If you're watching this, that was a reference to something you kept saying.
I'm also pretty sure that Saijo like make another mistake? Like, wasn't this 2 years in a row where he had a kind of big mistake in his rounds? I don't exactly remember what it was, but it's okay because there's a bigger mistake that happens later on in the competition that we'll talk about.
That's true. We will get to that, and we will give the Talkbox verdict on this. So yeah, round one, I would give it to Dice. Round two, I forgot what I put. I think I gave it to Dice also.
I think Dice overall.
I give
kind
it
of
to
had
Dice overall.
Than Saijo. Saijo is very good
Okay.
at making like radio ready music, and I think Dice is more for battle rounds.
I agree with that so much, dude. Saijo, I feel like both of his rounds kind of gave off the same vibe. Like both of the rounds were like kind of similar almost. Whereas Dice first round was just that honestly creative. Like I have no other words to say but creative.
Absolutely.
I mean, it really was. But the second round was like a more slower but still groovy house beat, and then he turned it into what was it? I haven't watched the video in a little bit. It's like, and then it was like a groovy house beat, and then he turned it into it's like da 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 da, like the end part. I feel like he was just way more. He just had more going on. Side Joe just didn't. I feel like he didn't have a lot of diversity in his beats.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Definitely for the sake of this battle, we give it to Dice after watching it, and that's what happened. I forgot what the decision was. I think I only wrote down the judge decision for the first battle, and none of the other ones.
Hold on.
I'm pretty sure it was also 5-0.
It was 5-0.
Okay.
It was 5-0. Yeah. I've pulled up the video right now.
But yeah,
And then-
Sideshow round 1, I really vibed with especially.
Yeah.
It was a great track.
What was
Okay.
the next battle?
I think it was was it My Hero versus Juno, or was
Martin
it?
versus Nils next?
It was Martin versus Nils. Let's go!
Yeah.
Oh, this
I think probably
is my favorite quarterfinal. I loved this battle. Two very contrasting styles, but they were still. It was just it was a battle of melodic, and it was very nice. I could yap for hours about Martin Benati, and I'm not going to. I'll save you all the time. But I glazed Martin so bad, and right away after he finished like doing his drum things, and he did the and like all the harmonies came in, and it was just like, oh my god! And I just can't stop glazing, bro. I'm sorry, I can't.
I understand that, bro, because that beat is like, I'm so serious. I don't think I've ever heard anybody loop like Martin does.
Absolutely.
It was just is crazy, and the amount of creativity that man has beyond what I could ever know. I mean, I'm serious, bro.
All I remember is something about kindergarten, honestly.
And this was kindergarten.
like Martin's vocals and his fillers, some of like the grooviest things.
Oh yeah.
He has
I'm sorry, I like the last 5 words. Just we did not hear them.
I don't know what to do. I guess I could talk like this, but he has like I think he has a jazz and a drum background.
Yes.
I believe. So just that like combination, and then he just
Yeah.
Dude, the last thing we heard was combination.
Well, Martin, good. I will say, if we want to talk about Nils September has been the #1 song on my Spotify recap for like the last 2 weeks. My most played song.
Oh really?
That's just in like a chill playlist.
Awesome.
I love the song so much.
I can't get
It's
over
a great
Soso's reaction to that
Yeah.
first round by Martin either. he was just go crazy, bro.
I love Soso and throughout the entire GBB.
Shout out so.
But yeah, no, and
Shut up.
like I'm going back
Get
to
him on here.
I have to go back to Glazing Martin. When he's rapping and the beat cuts and stuff. Oh, it's so good. As a rapper, like as a guy who listens to rap, like beat cuts and stuff are very good. I see that empty crane.
On already.
But like, and then okay, I will talk about Nils though. I'm sorry, I keep going on about Martin. I will talk about Nils. Nils, I really like the reason that it was my favorite quarterfinal was because I also really liked Nils's rounds too. I thought they were both very good. While they weren't really very battle round they were both very good songs. And like, I feel like when I first listened to his wild card, like this, because that was the second round, his wild card, it was like it's now grown on me. Like as I listened to it more. At first I was like, okay, like why did this win? And now I kind of like I like it more now that I've like listened to it in like a battle sense. I think it was still like a nice like pause because like both of Martin's rounds were very crazy and like all over the place, but like in a good way. And then Nils's rounds were like kind of like a chill, like calm down, kind of like a little break, which you sometimes need that in a beatbox battle when you're just getting heavy rhythm, dubstep, drum and bass, da 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 da, and then nice little calm song. So I feel like Nils did a good job at doing that, and I felt like it was just overall a very good battle. And I love Martin.
I like his battles because he doesn't like comply to the battle mentality, I guess. I mean, he's there to like if he wins as a product of that, then cool. But he's there to perform.
Yeah, he gives us his show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he performs it so well every time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The only chirp that I have about Nils, because honestly, I loved both of his rounds. They were both really like serene and nice. The only chirp that I have is his first round. You could argue that his tech, like the basics, like the bass and the kick and the snare, was a little quiet, just a tad touch quiet. Like I couldn't really groove to it as hard because it didn't punch me, you know. Like if like if a really good looper plays a certain sound, it punches you. Like you know that feeling, like you can really get into it. But I feel like Nils's tech was just a touch quiet, but it was still
You
really
mean like
good,
his
though.
basics?
Yeah,
Yeah. I can
like the
get
drum.
behind that. I can get behind that idea.
Another thing, I would say another thing that's different about Martin is what makes him a nice refresher for the loop community is how he incorporates solo beatboxing into his loops, into his looping.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good point there. So for me, I do give it to Martin. I agree with the judge decision, which was Martin winning, and our prediction, because it's freaking Martin, bro. We're not sat here listening Nils for an hour.
At that time, though, we didn't know Martin Benati. We didn't know who he was because we had only seen his wild card. And like, sure, he had previous battles leading up to this where he also won everything, but like. That was like this was like my first time ever seeing Martin, which is why I very much underestimated him and why this is the biggest unprecedented underdog story we've ever seen
Really?
in the beatbox community.
I'll say he was my favorite looper probably before this GBB. So already, so I was already, I would have been fine with him winning. You know what I mean?
Okay,
One last thing before we move on is I just want to appreciate the drum pattern he did at the beginning of his first round, where like it wasn't just like the standard, it was like he had like some like he had a FH snare in there, he had a PF, he had like three different snares combined in like one which was already like kind of a new thing we hadn't seen before.
Looping magic.
I gotta go back to mopping magic now.
Anyways, so the next battle is Juno versus My Hero, right? Oh, and this, honestly, I think this might be my favorite battle of the quarterfinals. It's probably the one I remember the most.
That's funny you say that because that's the one I remember the least.
Really? Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Different tastes here.
All I remember is that one clip that's gone viral now of Beardy Man dancing to that one Juno
Yeah.
round, where he's like,
Yeah, that was
I
great.
remember.
So,
So must I point out that every single quarterfinal battle ended with a 5-0.
That's
really?
Every single one was 5-0.
GG's. Guess we have some decisive battles here. Yeah, so Juno versus My Hero. It was kind of a slaughter in a way. It was kind of a massacre. And it's not because Juno's bad in any way. It's just because it's freaking My Hero, right? We had My Hero winning the whole thing. That was our prediction. So,
Yeah.
like, obviously he's that kind of person's gonna massacre some people. Like with the counters, like the na 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 nah.
See, I have really weird feelings about that. I kind of didn't like this battle because of that.
Really?
The rounds felt the same. Like, literally, if you go to 3 minutes in the video and you listen to Juno, and then you go to 6 minutes into the video and listen to My Hero, I genuinely thought that I was listening to the same round. I'm so serious.
It's pretty similar.
I'm pretty sure that the reason why was because My Hero and Juno, I'm pretty sure that Juno like uses some of like My Hero's presets for his sounds.
Really?
I'm pretty sure because they're both Japanese loopers. So like Japanese loopers in the same country will be like asked for tips from other loopers in their country. And so I think that Juno might have went to My Hero maybe before they like went to the GBB and then realized they were battling. He was like, "Yo, bro, give me tips," and he was like, "Here you go."
Juno's flow in his first round, like that whole kind of like funk vibe, I think was my favorite melody from the entire GBB, which is probably a really hot take, but I that music. So that melody, like I was at home, I was Beardy Man.
I mean, your favorite melody isn't crazy Yaswede hardstyle bass craziness?
Doesn't even need a kick, bro.
4 in the morning when I need
You
inspiration.
don't like the Yaswede shirtless hard style, bro? Come on now.
That was my favorite moment in the GBB.
That was excellent.
that was big.
Something also about Juno's first round, that like melody that he sings, the na 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 whatever the heck. I swear I've heard it in a video game. I swear I've been playing Super Smash Bros. On my Nintendo Switch, and that's been playing, like
It's possible.
that melody, and then like I tried so hard to find it, and I couldn't find it, and I think I might have actually found it, but it just was a little bit different, and I was like, it hurt my mind, so I can't listen to Juno's first round without being kind of pissed off, because it's like ever so slightly different to just like a niche track in Smash Bros.
That's funny.
So that's my take, and that's why my hero wins for me.
Just that one reason.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And then I watched the rest of the battle, and I was like, oh, okay, makes sense.
So,
But yeah. Oh wait, bro, we totally skipped past my favorite round. I totally forgot to say something. GH, edit this to when we were talking about Juno versus my hero, please.
Okay.
Yeah, so, bro, my hero round 2, Renegade, my favorite round in the GBB, bro. Absolutely epic. The second part, when it's like all the chance, and then it's and then it drops. It's like, you know what I'm talking about? Anyways.
Back to the present.
all right. So our predictions before we move on to the semifinals. I can't get over GH just still mopping the floor in the background. He's way back there now. He's a shadow. He's a silhouette. Okay. So our predictions were Yaswede, Mahiro, Martin Benati, and Saijo winning. Correct.
Mhm.
So 3 out of 4.
No, we got
So we
three
were
out of four.
3 out of 4 correct.
I think
because
so.
we
I'll
were 3
take
out of
it.
4
I'll
correct.
take it.
And did we guess the judges' vote? Because I know we said that it'd be like 3-2 or 5-0.
We did not predict the judges' vote. We just said one or the other.
Okay,
Okay.
good to know.
I've probably watched that episode the most because I edited it at school. I had to like watch half of it when I got lost a few times. So good video. Go check it out. It's a great video.
Put I don't know where he's at. For me, he's down below. Put W editor. Point at him. Okay, everyone's pointing over there, so I'm gonna point here and there and
No,
and
Brady,
up.
you point down, bro.
You were pointing the right way.
Okay,
You're-
down.
No, earworm. He's over
W
here.
editor.
Earworm to your left, to the other side, bro.
W editor.
You're the one pointing the wrong way.
No, bro, I'm the one recording.
W.
What are you
Why we
talking
doing
about?
this again? We've already done this bit the first time. Let's move on. Move
Dude,
on.
Earworm, I'm the
Move
one
on.
recording, bro. Anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
guys, hit the subscribe button right there, right there,
Right there.
right there.
Right there. Anyway,
It's really hard to point in two. Wait, try to point in two directions at the same
Dude, I
time.
downloaded a free subscribe template.
Why
for
can
that.
you just do it? All right. Conductor I'm leaving, bro. I'm into podcast. Bye.
All right. Anyways, yeah. So semifinal 1, Dice versus Yaswede. So
So he actually left the room. He left the room.
yeah.
Brady's gone.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. First semifinal: Yaswede versus Dice.
Yeah.
I've not watched any of the semifinals, so this should be.
Oh.
Oops.
This is the one where the thing.
So I will watch them. I will actually go through them as we go through this.
Okay.
So what is the first round?
So yeah, Dice versus Yaswede.
First round was Yaswede bodybuilding moment.
Yeah.
All right. So before we move on, who did we say would win this?
Dice. I'm pretty sure. Or did we say Yaswede?
Did we predict the? Did we do the bracket wrong?
I think we did the bracket
We
wrong.
did the bracket wrong.
I think
We
you guys
put
did the bracket
versus
wrong.
Juno with Yas. Actually, so yeah, we didn't predict this correctly.
I
We
think we had Dice versus Saijo.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys.
And-
Predictions, real quick. Who wins?
well,
Okay, so
I,
I've actually never watched this, so I don't even know
Okay.
who moves on to go against
Brady?
Yaswede.
Okay.
Brady will be.
you make your prediction. Who do you think wins this battle, Yaswede or Dice?
All right, so before I even watch it, I think the prediction I'm gonna make. I mean, I already know who won GBB, but if I were to not think about it, I still think Dice would have won this. Like if I were to not know,
Okay.
Okay.
but
Well-
I know now who won because I know who won GBB.
Well,
but
little
if
did
I
you
were to
know-
not know, disagree.
Round 1, Brady.
Bodybuilding
Sorry to
moment.
spoil you, but Yaswede takes his shirt off. He does a no hands drop, and he goes to the front of the stage and like. strikes
Yeah.
a pose.
And all the judges go wild.
Yeah, it was.
Wow, this sounds very hard.
Yeah, it was
A lot of
really sick.
distortion here. And crunch.
And then after
Are we
that,
so-
Dice. What is Dice? Yeah.
Really cool.
It's the reason we exist.
Yeah.
I'm yet to see his shirt come off.
Become a legend.
Oh, there it is.
Live Brady reaction.
Dun, 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 dun. And okay.
Yeah. What would do?
Okay. Anyway, then Dice. Then Dice.
Hold on. I just wanna he's so
Yes,
dude. No, just Dice. While this is happening, this is what Dice is doing, bro. He's just so
Very
happy. He's so
scared.
happy to be there. He's just smiling. Can we appreciate this mustache? I don't even care about this. Can we just appreciate this beautiful mustache right here?
Absolutely.
Well, the reason why he did this, there's actually a story behind why he did the bodybuilding thing, is because like after GBB24, he was like super like drained. Or actually, before GBB24, he was like super drained, and mentally he was just not in a great place, and he was physically like he just didn't like himself physically.
Before 24,
And so-
you said.
Before 24, and then he won 24, and I think that he like started like working on himself before 24, and so he started doing he won GBB. And so he was like, then he started doing like his like journey to like become a legend, as he says. And so then I think this was like him showing off, like, hey, this is my progress. I've done it. I've overcome my mental state and my physical. I love myself, and here I am showing you because I am currently shirtless in front of you.
Yeah. And
So
the two things to note about this, I'm pretty sure it might have been a reference to a specific person. I saw something about this in like a YouTube comment that it was some guy from Australia. One of them two. I forget what I read.
two very different countries.
Yeah, but they sound similar. So,
That's true.
I didn't look very closely. I was just like scrolling. I just saw Anyway, I think it might be a reference to a specific guy, as well as I think the song might be a cover.
It is. I'm pretty sure that's like the bodybuilding like Giga Chat anthem.
I see. Okay.
Oh,
Are you on Dice in round 1, Brady?
yes.
Yeah.
It got kind of boring, and then that just out of nowhere, he just pulled that out of his ass.
I'm saying.
And then Yaswede round 2 goes into he does his
Why is Yaswede dissing the judges?
because he says that Dice isn't worth his time. I don't know if it's later on in that round or before that, but he also says that that Robin is calling and that he needs to go back to the military. And then he drops Robin's signature bow 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 drop, which has been
Sweet.
done. What is that? 3 GBBs in a row? Because Robin did it in GBB 23, Matej did it in GBB 24 against 808 Bannon, and then Yaswede did it in GBB 25 against Dice. Now we're gonna wait for Brady to get to the elephant in the room. Let's see Brady's live reaction. Go ahead, Brady.
All right, I'm going back to the start because this is the most
Please do.
yucky, yeah, in a good way.
Is this round 1?
This is round 2.
Okay. Perfect. Brady, I love how you have to have your headphones pushed together.
Ooh, the vibe. Okay, the vibe that creates is insane. Like that is gonna be undermined by the normal ear, but like that drag. Oh,
Yeah.
ah.
That's cool, bro.
I love that. I love that.
You tell me Dice lost?
Well, hold on. No, Dice didn't win. Dice didn't lose. Dice won. But this is a very controversial battle.
Let's just yeah.
You'll see. You'll see. You'll see.
GBB. Now clap. Now clap. Now clap.
He better not mess this up. Wait, it didn't hit as hard as I thought it would, but it's not bad.
Bro, my heart. I can't take it. It's so sad.
So yeah, Christoph. So yeah, there was a button that I tried to press and it didn't work. So I think
Dice fucked up
but
his
it's
round.
okay. Yeah.
Okay. So
So,
Brady, pause
did
it
he
here.
get to redo?
So here's the breakdown. So what happened was, yes, he does get to redo it.
Okay.
What happened was is that yeah, Brady, he was supposed to press a button, it fucked up, and nothing happened. I listened to because Yaswede just literally posted a video today talking about like this specific thing and what happened. Apparently, this stopped the battle for 20 whole minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Really?
break because Christoph has to run because apparently this venue is very huge, and so Christoph has to run all the way to the stage. He talks to Dice, and then we get Scott Jackson showcase part 2. He does another showcase, and then apparently Christoph goes to Yaswede, and he goes, "Hey, so what do you want to do in this scenario?" And Yaswede didn't want to be an asshole, so he goes, "Yeah, sure, he can restart it. Go ahead, he can do it again." And so then he does. And the thing with me though, as my personal decision, as if I was in Christoph's shoes, which I feel like you guys could agree with me on this, is that if you look at the clock, Dice only has 40 seconds left in his round.
Mm-hmm.
Like he did basically an entire round, and the way that he ended off the round, like when he had to press stop, like that could have been the end of a round. So he could have just played it off and not been like, "Oh, hey, this was a mistake." He could have just played it off and been like, "Oh," because like we've seen that before in loop battles in previous years where people will stop when there's 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
And so like this could have all been avoided, and then maybe like I mean, not it doesn't really matter because Dice won anyway, but like. Which is why this is controversial because everyone thinks that because when you watch Yaswede's round, Yaswede made 0 mistakes, and so people think that because this was so big of a mistake that they said, and like Christoph says several times, he goes, "Hey, this was a mistake on Dice's part," and then he goes to the judges when after the battle's over, he huddles with them, and we're pretty sure we don't know for sure, but we think he says again is like, "Yo, this is a mistake. Like this was a mistake. We need to factor this into your judging." But then what happens was when I'm spoiling this for you, Brady. I'm really sorry, but
It's okay.
what happens was the battle ends up being 3 votes for Dice, 1 vote for Yaswede, and then So actually breaks the rules and does an overtime vote, which is just not allowed in Loopstation. You can't do that. So either way though, it wouldn't have mattered because either way though, it wouldn't have mattered because Dice got 3 votes and So he and Yaswede, even if Dice voted for Yaswede, it would have been 3-2, and Yaswede would have lost either way. So,
What a
but
crazy battle.
there it is.
What is this? Look at him. Just look at him. Just
So this is and so a lot of most people think that Yaswede should have won this battle.
no.
In which case, which I don't know, Brady, have you seen the final?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well then I can't. I was gonna say this is more between me, TNK, and GH. Then I want to see the alternative ending where Martin Benati's second round against Dice is targeted towards Yaswede and not Dice. I want to see what that would have looked like.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Bailey, you want to give your thoughts? Because Bailey has a lot to say about this.
Bailey, please.
Too. Here you go, babe. What do you want to say about this?
Am I able just to drop the word I said?
Yeah, you can.
I said I think this was bullshit. Because like my perspective on it, like coming from a sports perspective, because like I don't beatbox, guys. But coming from a sports perspective, I did track for like 18 years, bro, all my life. If my fucking shoe fucks up while I'm running, and the sole of my shoe comes off, they're not letting me redo the whole fucking race.
Mm.
Like they're just telling me to go fuck yourself, go sit on the sideline. I don't care. So like,
Mic drop.
Bullshit.
There you go. That's the earworm girlfriend opinion on the.
I'm gonna have to bleep like half of that, but it's fine.
Yeah, you are gonna have to bleep like half of that. But like, that's
GH, why are you in the back rooms?
Well, I said you could say. Yeah, I didn't say you could drop the F-bomb 5 times. Anyway, but yeah, that's the earworm girlfriend opinion on the Yaswede versus Dice controversy.
I have one thing. Sorry, it's really loud. I'm in the boiler room. Are we 100% sure? Are we 100% sure that this was Dice's mistake?
Yeah,
Because from
that's
the
what I was
comments
gonna
on that, on that video, I saw a comment where it was like a overlap between one of Dice's. I'm paraphrasing. Something happened with Dice's set where it interacted with the sound system weirdly, and it just like shut off, and it wasn't exactly his fault. That's from a comment. I don't know what the real story is.
My counter.
Let's pull the video back up. Who here, earworm? You actually you loop, right?
I do actually loop. Yes.
Okay.
On occasion.
Look at this and see if you can, I guess, just guess if the track effects was wrong, the timing. Because I know when you click the track button, a bunch of stuff pops up.
Yeah, you can.
Like the reverse, one shot, pan, all that.
There's a lot
Let's look at the buttons that he presses.
Okay, so let's see.
All right. Here, right there, it completely stops.
He presses the track effect button, which is supposed to trigger the drop, I assume. He presses the track effect button. Then nothing happens. He presses it again. He presses the effect banks button, so he changed effect banks. This is before the mess up happens. So
So already it seems that something is off here with Dice, because the track button, it seems that the track button is the root of all evil here. There's nothing with the audio system, because it seems that it worked when he went to the actual traffic FX.
Yeah. Because then he presses more buttons that we can't see because of the angle.
Right there, it seems that the whole beat stops when he presses track. However, when he goes to that
and
then presses track again,
they go like, "Oh,
what he did was, and if I could show you, I can kind of show you my loop station. Is that what he does? Is he holds down the effect bank? See how my button just turned blue?
Yeah.
Is that he does that and he switches the effect banks, which now I went quieter because I don't have my sustainer on anymore because I'm in a completely different effect bank. But when I do this, then so that's what he did, but with the track effects.
I see.
So he switched to a different effect bank, which is why I think the sound turned back on.
we go to the actual mistake.
I'm so okay.
He's pressing a bunch of buttons. He presses. You have to slow this down for me to see it. Just a little bit, and then you don't have to Yeah, there you go. Okay, so he presses a bunch of buttons. He's playing with knobs and stuff. He presses the undo redo button. He presses it again. He removes something. Okay, so he presses the undo redo button. He removes an element. I think he removes an element and then play it again. Play it. He gets rid of the kick. Then he clicks undo redo again. Click it to play. and then that's when the fuck up happens. And he's like, "Oh, what happened?" Yeah, and then he just turns it off. I think or no, because he didn't press a button. So actually, I think what happened was that I think because like sometimes the loops, because like this is what I was gonna say before we went and analyzed it, is that the loop station, it's a piece of technology, and technology can malfunction. We've seen this in the past with Loopstation. So I think what happened was, I think that maybe the Loopstation, because does Yaswede cable or no? Do we know if Yaswede cables?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, if he did cable, then I don't really know how cabling works because I don't cable. But I think that like maybe if he was cabling, maybe the cables like overloaded the loop station and it kind of just freaked out and just like emergency shut down. Maybe that's what happened. I'm not sure. But something happened and it made Dice have to stop. And I feel like it could have all been avoided if Dice was confident and didn't play it off as a mistake.
Bro, what a bummer.
Yeah.
Cause like,
And we're sure that he did not click stop there, because the stop.
This is
Well, I will say it does kind of look like he clicked stop here on his own, because the stop button is really close to the effect button. And if you notice earlier when he's clicking the effect buttons, if it'll change its view, the effect you can see when you press track, the effect button is about right there. About yeah, there's the knob. You try to turn the knob. The effect button is right there.
Hold on. Pause.
Yeah.
Bailey's right. Actually, something she said, which when you're not right, but like you sparked something that Yaswede did say, was that Bailey said like, what if they just completely like pretended like the second round didn't count and they voted purely on the first round? What Yaswede did say is that I think that they said something about like how they were gonna kind of basically do that. Is they were just gonna judge off the first round, and then I think they said they were gonna try and have Yaswede do his second round. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm pretty sure what Yaswede said. I could have misinterpreted that, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's not really much more we can say about this. We've gone on about this.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I want to say, GH, do you think this episode's coming out first or the one we filmed the other day?
Unmute, buddy. Bro, just Charlie Brown t-shirt.
I think because this one is more time to come out first, just because it's like more time to that.
Okay. We just recorded an episode, but I'm not going to talk about it because you guys, viewers, haven't seen it yet. So
neither have I.
Just like DM me later if you want to know what I was going to say here. I don't know.
Okay, cool. Anyway, next battle, next semifinal is Martin Benati versus Mahiro. And this is another crazy, actually, any battle, every Martin battle is a crazy battle, be real.
Yeah.
So this is the one, yes, this is the one.
Oh,
this is the one where in the first episode he becomes Mozart, and he does
first episode.
In the first round, Martin Benati, he does his round with the he does Mahiro's Requiem, and he does a beautiful orchestral choir, and then
he doesn't.
Crazy rhythm drop, right? That's the first round?
No, that's the second round.
Oh no, the first round is when he rizzes him up.
Yeah, bro. And the word that I would use for the first round is it was vivid. Like it was something that like you have to really think about. And it was like such a specific painting to me. It was vivid. That's the word that I want to use for it.
Yeah, Brady. In Mahiro versus Martin Benati in his first round tries to rizz up Mahiro and like talks about how when he plugs his 4 cables in his loop station that it turns him on and that it's no question. And when he raps in English, he finds it so sexy.
He does.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then, but it's a very
Martin with his
very beautiful.
Martin's always got this weird, like serene vibe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then in his second round, which is what I was trying to say, is then he does the beautiful Requiem where he talks about how Mahiro paid the judges to be here.
Yeah.
And then
you're going to die. You're going to die. I didn't know he was that tough, bro. I didn't know he had that.
And then he does a little like crowd engagement where he goes da 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 da.
No, swing, 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 swing. That's better. Like,
Anyway,
What, Martin? What are we talking about, bro? The way you plug your 4 cables in your loop station.
yeah,
it turns me on so much that is no question.
yeah. Oh, it's crazy.
He had no right to hit that kind of vocal when saying the absolute wild crap that he was.
Of course. And then he also like predicts the fact that he's gonna use that Mahiro's gonna use Megalodon and does the
Yeah.
Megalodon drop in his routine.
Yeah, and don't forget, he's
He
never
pre-fired-
lost a battle before.
Never lost a battle before.
That's
I
fucking
never lost a battle before. Meanwhile, you were busy getting smacked.
The
Elimination.
round.
We beat you.
Dude, his drums, they
I
hit
know,
so
bro,
hard.
I know.
Look, they're so good.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Martin Benati's rounds make me go crazy every time I hear them, no matter how many times it's been.
Dude, he actually might be my favorite looper.
Yeah.
Like after this event.
The boiler room later, I did lock the boiler room.
Bailey just said that Martin Benati could have her kids, guys.
Wow. Hey, you can have mine too, bro.
Did TRC just possess both of you for a second?
Bro,
Crazy work. Crazy
TRC,
work.
shout out, love you, baby.
Oh, since we know what happened, do we have anything else to say about My Hero versus Martin Benati?
What I have to say is it's like I'm so glad this battle happened because
Yeah.
these probably right now these are my 2 favorite loopers in the planet. Like after Earworm.
Hey!
Yeah. They're really good. They're like just my facial expression. That's the word I'm using.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He's like, he gives me like
You're
big like Robin vibes. Like he uses beatboxing. Like I
Yeah,
feel like
Batman
not a
and
lot of
Robin.
loopers nowadays use like solo sounds, but like he uses so many solo sounds.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. He's a good looper at showing like okay, this sounds like pretty much exactly what you said. He's a good looper at showing that it's beatboxing, though. You know? It's like I feel like there's some loopers that's like you're like, whoa, he did that with his mouth, but it's also like, what's a bunch of effects. But when I listen to Martin Benati, I'm like, whoa, he did that with his mouth. And it's beautiful. You know? Like you listen to My Hero, it kind of sounds like he just like activates a sequence with a sound. That's my understanding of how some of his stuff works. Earworm, tell me if I'm wrong.
I mean, he uses cables, so I think the cable, like when the cable does the, like when you hear the beginning of what's
What does
going
that mean?
Anyway, when you hear the beginning of like of Marquio's rounds, where you hear the oh,
Yeah.
that's the cables doing its work.
Exactly. What did you just see, Brady? What did you just see?
The first, I was scrolling down in the comments, and the first comment says, "Damn, Voldemort be crazy."
Dude.
For the non-loopers like myself and not TNK anymore, I would consider him a not really. Never. You know what?
No, I'm not a looper. You want to hear my loop station? No, you know.
Like, I know what, but like in context of loop station, what does it mean?
What is
Wow,
what?
it's
Oh, it's like this technique where you
Cable.
plug in a bunch of cables so you can use more track effects, I think.
okay. Real quick,
Is
can
that
we
right?
get like an explanation of how loop sounds are made? Because I know it's effects, but like I've heard people talk about plugins, and
Well, if you want to
Okay.
hear,
Plugin is like in a
Does it
digital
work?
you want to
audio
hear,
workstation.
I can show you how an off spot works, and that is that you have the effect, and when you do is you have the off spot and it turns on and then it goes
Yeah, but that's only on the Mark II though.
yeah. And then you can
Like, everyone is using Mark.
of the effect.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't really know how to be like how it. I mean, just put effects together and then it becomes stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you turn on an
Shit.
effect, make music. Yeah.
SpongeBob.
Hi, SpongeBob.
Why is SpongeBob there? Hello, SpongeBob.
I'm gonna stay.
Anyway,
Little caveman. Dude,
So Martin Benati versus My Hero. We agree that Martin Benati 150.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Cool.
And it's not. It's just like Martin.
Not even close.
It's a Martin issue. It's not a My Hero
It's
issue.
the Martin difference. The Martin Benati
Yeah,
difference.
that's the Martin
For sure.
difference. All right.
So we go to the small final, which is Yaswede versus My Hero.
Yep.
This
I
is the
think
one
My
battle I
Hero
have.
won.
So I have no input on this battle except for my
Yaswede counters
background.
Martin Benati in this
Yeah.
battle.
Bye bye Martin.
Bye bye Martin.
Bye bye Martin.
And then Martin comes out on stage, and Yaswede said that it was annoying because he saw something moving behind him and it distracted him for a second from his round. So,
Oh, bro, absolutely. Bro, that's why I hate Martin Benati. No, I'm joking.
he'll be up for sure.
No, I'm joking,
Okay.
guys. Anyways,
Okay.
yeah.
And then I don't even really remember what else Yaswede did.
Oh,
But-
okay. I have notes here. He was battling Martin. Many kick drums. Very happy upbeat, and then we go Super Saiyan or something. That's just what I wrote.
Oh, that's right. I do remember that where he just suddenly goes, ah.
Yeah, that's right.
So did he win 5-0?
Who?
Martin Benati
Martin.
versus My Hero. Yeah, 5-0.
Yeah. No, but yeah, what my hero did, he did that one. He did the really cool no hands drop where he's like, I don't know what words he said, and then he went like, you know.
Oh yeah, that.
He did what?
He did those.
He did the same thing he did at Beat City Japan.
That's
that was
right.
like the number one drop.
And also Yaswede cut him off from going out into the audience. That was funny. Where bro was stanced up at My Hero's table, and he was just like
Is crowd diving or stage diving in Loopstation?
I wish.
Earworm, be the
'Cause that would
first
be-
one. Earworm, be the first one.
I mean, there was that moment in GBB 24 where Rage goes into the crowd and Stitch comes out on stage because people were saying that Rage and Stitch look like each other. So there
Wow.
was that.
Crazy. They kind of do, actually. Kind of do.
New York Champs 2026 was just announced. Fun fact. I got the YouTube
I'm
notice.
so excited. I'm probably gonna try and make a wild card, and if not, then I'm gonna
Oh,
go
yeah.
anyway and do an open elim.
That's tough.
I'm gonna make a
do
wild card, and if I
cards.
don't make it in,
Yeah.
cooked.
No, Brady, you're gonna make it in. I'm not gonna make it in unless Vokoda finally responds to my messages. Vokoda, come on, bro. Help me out.
All right. Anyway, moving on. Back on topic. Back on topic.
Yeah. Geometry Dash, back on track. Yeah.
Yaswede versus My Hero. So
Time machine.
How many hours do you have on Geometry Dash?
Bro,
At least 1,000. Okay, they have to
Oh
leave.
my
They
God.
have to get back on
Back on
track.
track.
They have to leave very soon. we have to get back
yeah.
on track.
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
I
how-
think My Hero won. What do you guys think?
I think
I think My Hero won. Yes, good job. Let's go.
yay, My Hero. Anyway, now we get to the final. Martin Benati versus Dice.
Bro. I think what
Let me
you
watch
mean
this
is
one.
Martin
We
Benati.
need to get Brady's live reaction to Martin's second.
That's
round.
right, bro. I think this is just Dice versus. That's a look into how Martin Benati my mind has become, bro. This is just Dice versus.
They didn't post it.
Why is
Bro, can't
why is
find
it
it?
saying Martin Benati won?
Yes.
He did.
He did.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, so who were the what's this going on? I thought My Hero got first.
No, that was the small
No,
finals.
We predicted My Hero to win. My Hero won the small final. My Hero
Yeah.
got
Okay, so
Martin-
ChatGPT is lying to me, bro.
Dude,
Because I asked it. I was like, what is the top 8 and what were the
ChatGPT
placements?
watched our video and thought it was the real placements.
Wait, what?
There's no way.
Yeah, ChatGPT, it's literally telling me My Hero champion for like. Hold on, look, bro. This is what it's telling me.
what?
My Hero champion, first place.
My phone's gonna die.
What if
in
this
2
is
Dude,
like all
it-
based
dude,
off of our video?
Before
It
that.
Is
only
this what we-
changed
this-
Martin Benati and My Hero.
I gotta go.
Hold on,
guys.
isn't this
bye,
literally what
GH.
we predicted?
Have fun
GH.
with the last battle. I do agree with the result of the last battle. Peace out.
Wait, Brady,
Don't
click
show
on,
this.
click on the link. Click on the link that it keeps showing you,
Excuse
the
me.
challenge. Click on that.
Don't show this to my boss. Goodbye.
What?
Is this not just our? Oh no, it's not. No, this is some prediction that somebody else made.
Dude, there's no way.
It's going off of that prediction.
This is just someone made a prediction. I wonder if I know who made that. Wait, can you go back there?
Stupid.
Dude, wait, go back there. I wonder if like we can.
Okay, bro.
figure out who
Oh, yeah,
made
hold on, go
that. I'm
back.
curious if we know them.
Edmaster BBX. Who
Bro,
is Edmaster?
shout out
bro?
Edmaster.
Headmaster? Yo, that's
One. He's made one singular prediction his whole life.
Dude, shout out Edmaster. We love you,
Oh wait,
bro.
I'm not messaging him. That's asking me to log in. Never mind. Okay. Yo, that's my bad.
okay. React to the battle. React to the battle. React to the battle. React to the
Yeah.
battle.
Okay.
I love this track so much. I used to play Pikmin 3
right.
all the time on my Wii U and listen to this.
I think we've got time. Do you want to watch the whole video?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
So.
All right, Terraria music. Let's go. Ooh, that's groovy. I could rap on this.
Oh, he does. Don't worry.
Does smacking the microphone make a noise?
It's a trap in a minute, you'll see the pinnacle. Locked in, home is not a studio. No need to pray for a miracle. I got blessed. Think you're the best. Anything loop, I become surgical. Hope is on my side, see it's raining. Thousand tears of joy, cause I'm making. Angels on my right, they're protecting. Putting on my mama, I'm a face it. It's playtime, so jump in the lines. Then when I say so, get a rifle, some ammo, get a lay low. A pyro about to crush the party. Hurry up, hide in the trenches. Tensions rising like family meetings. No alignment, the moon, the sun, you won't be like them. The when you try, I made it a drop it back to back and end this battle with a shot. I'm aiming for the top, yo. On my way to the pedestal. Yeah. On my way to the pedestal. On my way to
Oh, that was yeah.
I'm aiming for the top, yeah. Sing it. On my way to the pedestal. Hey.
On my way to the pedestal.
On my way to the pedestal.
On my way to the pedestal.
On my way to the pedestal. Waiting on my mind, yeah, ready home. It's time to say bye-bye, cause unfortunately for you, my competition is myself. Hands up now.
Ah, the textures, dude.
On my way to the pedestal. Oh my, oh my, on my way to the pedestal. Alright, Tokyo, I wanna hear you one more time. On my way to the pedestal. Come on,
On my way to the pedestal.
on my way to the pedestal. Sing it again, sing it again, sing it again.
Oh my god.
On my way to the pedestal. One last time, one last time. Hey,
On my way to the pedestal.
you're going down.
That was good. All right, that was good. Thoughts?
Beautiful. Love it.
All right, end of thoughts. Moving on. Here we go.
We're going da 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 da.
Okay. Mm. Ah. I'm sorry, Martin. What are we doing, bro? Yo, that was not necessary.
Let Martin do his thing, bro.
I just want to.
Bro. Dude. Dude.
Arden's just showing any potential French baddies watching what he can do.
That's insane. Look how happy he is, bro. Oh, I didn't save. I'll come back and get it. Ugh.
I'll pay the tax. From my name, I got the.
Ah! Okay. Start throwing it back! Why are we throwing it back?
Moses said F the French, he didn't mean that
Bro.
Okay, I like to keep that boom, boom, boom. Talk to sleep, now we see and got the zoom, zoom, zoom. Short as back, GBB. Now you ain't no stopping me. I got the fight trap, now fight them and kill the enemy. Now, make some noise, GBB.
Yay.
word.
Wait, what, Martin? You said I'm going down? You're going down.
So the new ace of drill.
Absolutely. So sick.
Dude.
No
All
thoughts.
right,
No thoughts. No thoughts.
All right. No thoughts?
Into
All right,
go
moving
into
on.
round two. Go into round two.
Brady, you need to mentally take a second to mentally prepare yourself right now. Just like
Yeah, take
just
some
like
thoughts.
Mentally, just like get
All
yourself
right, you
ready.
guys don't have to have thoughts here because you've heard this before. My thoughts. I think Dice took first round. Actually, that was good.
I don't
actually
disagree
really
with
like
that.
that.
All right, well, you're about to get your world rocked in like 30 seconds, so get ready.
I feel like he would. He
You're
would
done
try
for
to
it.
rock my world. Actually,
Bro.
he's been very freaky.
Dice.
Scott Jackson
With the
is so good
response
looking,
in
bro.
his final round right here. It
Remix said
sounds
he's the
good
most
to me.
attractive
Getting thumbs
beatboxer,
up
so.
from Christoph.
Remix
right-
agrees with you. Remix agrees with you.
He's
Brady, who's the most
a handsome
attractive
guy.
beatboxer?
Scott Jackson.
All right. It's a popular answer.
No,
right now.
actually, I take that back. It's me, obviously, bro. What are we talking about right now, dude? Come on,
All right.
come on, bro.
Guys, my girlfriend stole my
We are
cane.
set to go.
Bummer.
All right,
Last
here we
round
go.
going back. Are you ready?
Dude. Okay. Let's
Mark
go.
Benati, it's on you. I say the twa, you say the do and the crowd.
Top
Twa!
one drop.
Had to get out the popcorn for this one.
Spirits of the GBB, I'm calling upon the powers of your former champions. They shall obey to my will.
Just like that, Martin has already won.
Okay.
Where are we?
dude, that atmosphere.
It's like a tornado of ghosts. It's a ghost nado.
Dude, oh my god! I don't mean to stop this, but dude, what's so? Dude, it's going crazy!
GBB! Check out my lyric!
After Chris and Robin, French will beat you thrice. You're my prey, I'ma hunt you down like a predator.
Dude, what is that? Why does he look so grumpy? Bro, he's heard the best thing his whole life.
Standing ovations from the judges.
It's because
best thing he's heard his whole life, and his first reaction is, I don't like this guy.
Beardy Man is just so confused.
Dude, what the crap?
Standing ovation from the judges.
From the judges. I don't think So-So sat down.
Yeah.
No. He was up from the first second of the round, bro.
I still can't get over that one part of So-So just absolutely in the bag. Look at him going, dude. He is just having the time of his life up here, dude.
Oh, that's tremendous.
Holy crap, bro.
Beating up the judge table.
I want to see Dice's response to this. That, oh my days.
Not gonna lie.
From the very beginning, that was, the atmosphere was created.
Not to be a spoiler, you're gonna be kind of disappointed.
Even he is disappointed. Look at him, dude.
Yeah.
Crowd, set.
Dice is a good looper, though. I'm expecting good things at least.
It's not bad by any means.
I will say he's already starting off with some decently weak drums. He's going with a soft beat after that.
Yep.
That's a risky move.
I feel like this was kind of his Dyson's white flag.
Ooh, that's good though.
This reminds me of Aurora Borealis from Kirby's Return to Dreamland, which I really like that song. So.
Supposed to feel like it's
Brady, wake up. Wake up for real. Bro zonked out.
Oh, light show going on.
What if we all lost our way in love?
He's singing his own
What if
funeral, bro.
we could touch the sky and stars? What if we were meant to be all gone? So no one cries the misery, and agony would be gone. If I die tomorrow, I still play the music.
Yes, nice. Tell him.
That was sweet. The contrast, bro. You need that after Martin's run too. Like, what a good.
Yeah. It's a,
Once again,
I would
first
say
place going home with all the
battle of
goodies
the year.
plus 8K. Second place is not
Battle of
going
the
home
century.
empty-handed, taking home 32.5.
This dude don't even loop. Get him off the stage.
Did you beam Bookie Blanco?
No.
Pacmax? He does loop occasionally.
Was he looping in GBB?
Well, no, but they have all the contestants up there.
He's a GBB champ, bro. Like,
Get him out.
He's also French, so he's congratulating his.
Get him off. This stage.
We hate
This
you,
should be
Pacmax.
Dice.
We love you,
This should be Dice right here.
that should
You
be
know
the-
what, Dice? This is my message. If you watch this video,
He won't.
that was the most beautiful loop round I've ever heard.
Yeah, I wanted to cry
I
right here.
really appreciate you blessing my ears with that.
I'm an adult man, and I wanted to cry.
That was absolutely beautiful, dude. This should be you right here because you deserve as much glory as Martin, bro. That was great.
My chair breaking with it.
We love Martin.
Sorry,
we love
GH.
We love looping. I think that this year, I think every person in the beatbox community agrees that Loopstation was easily hands down the best category of GBB25.
Yeah, it made solo look stupid. Like Pacmax is just
Not even
dummy.
watched solo yet.
Yeah. So boy, were we wrong.
Boy, were we wrong.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, Mahiro ain't even here.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's just kind of. There's not much more. That's just kind of. What's your thoughts, guys? What
My
is
thoughts
there?
is that Subfocus should have won.
What thoughts are there? Fair enough. Subfocus, looking forward to your run at GBB 2026.
Okay, well,
GH,
I mean,
thank you for editing this, bro.
what else? I mean, what
I'm
else
not
really is
doing
there
it.
to say?
Martin won. They both can have my children. In fact, they can have each other's children, and then
let me and TNK
babysit.
Yo,
Earworm be the Godfather.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Let us be the Godfather.
All right, okay, but TNK, you cannot feed. Now there's gonna be Dice X Martin Benati fanfic, and it's gonna be your fault because you said
My fault,
what you
more
said.
like my pleasure, bro. No, this
Listen,
is really
tag me
cringe.
on the Wattpads, guys.
GH,
Tag me on the
edit this
Wattpads.
out. Edit this out, bro. I regret saying it, and I don't want my name attached to this.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Keep that part in. Edit the
Tag
rest
me.
out.
Keep me, all right? Keep me in here, bro. I pray for this fanfic.
All right, well, I think that wraps up this
GH's
beautiful
fault.
episode.
Yeah.
This wraps up this beautiful episode of the Talkbox podcast.
Can Bailey's first ever beatboxing the outro?
Yeah,
Please.
beatbox is an outro, my love.
I don't know how to beatbox. I can sing though.
Sing, please.
You sing, I'll beatbox. Ready? Here we go.
I don't know what to sing.
I'll just start beatboxing. You freestyle over it. Never mind. I guess I'll just beatbox.
Okay.
Here we go.
Everyone, thanks so much for checking out Talkbox. What you guys need to do is you need to like and subscribe. You need to go check out Brady's videos on his channel or something. He's got some Brady, when's that one video coming out where we rapped on really bad beats?
Whenever I install DaVinci.
All right,
Because
you just,
CapCut sucks now.
Send me the footage, bro. I want to see it. It was a funny time. Yeah, go check out the original videos for the battles that we watched here. GH was probably gonna put them in the description. I don't know. Yeah, and tell all your friends to come watch Talkbox so that GH can afford a better internet supplier.
Yeah.
I'm stopping the recording.